Okay, I'll admit, I've only seen Princess Classics once and I don't remember much of the show. But I did look up some of the videos of the show on YouTube and my god, it is amazing. Like seriously, the first Disney on Ice show I ever went to, I don't remember much about it, but then here I am holding it up to some god tier level of Disney on Ice. It's incredible. Princess Classics is probably my favorite Disney on Ice princess show. And before anyone asks, yes, I did see it with Mickey and Minnie in the intro instead of Tinkerbell. And I have to say, it's better that way. It fits more with the story and isn't forced into the show awkwardly because the other princess show Princess Wishes had Tinkerbell.
First of all, let's talk about the absolutely gorgeous set. It's one giant castle that transforms with the context of every scene. Man, that's impressive, even more so than the one from Dare to Dream. Like it's just one giant set piece that transforms with each scene instead of 3 different scenes for 3 different stories. The Cinderella segment? Perfect as can be, and a great way to tie all these stories together in the Act 2 finale, with all of them being invited to a royal wedding for the prince and Cinderella. Even Mickey Mouse appears with Minnie.
And boy oh boy, you know how much I love callbacks to previous Disney on Ice productions. Major Domo Goofy isn't new at all, by the way. He originally appeared in the original Disney on Ice production in 1981. He also appeared in a couple of other shows like In Search of 101 Dalmatians and Princess Wishes. And the segments, they're all equally as strong and get substantial amount of time to shine. They do some stuff we've already seen and add in some new stuff. Like for Mulan's segment, she's joined by Mush, who never appeared physically on the ice before. And the real stars of Sleeping Beauty, the 3 good fairies, making their ice debuts. I think the highlights of the show are Prince Ollie's Parade, Under the Sea, and Whistle While You Work. Anyways, I feel like each segment has their strengths and weaknesses. So I'm going to rank the individual segments. This time I'll be giving it a score out of 10 and compare it on what's been done before. At number 7 is Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, it feels strangely rushed, no enchanted objects. No funny candlestick and clock. Just Belle and her 2 lovers fighting it out, Beast being a jerk to Belle, Gaston committing murder in a children's show, and Prince Adam turning back into the human Britney. You know, the usual stuff. I will admit the set looks gorgeous. So, 4 out of 10. At number 6 is Sleeping Beauty. About 50% of the story is done in the span of a couple of minutes, but I will say I do prefer the original Sleeping Beauty segment in Princess Wishes because it has the Maleficent dragon, and Prince Philip and Aurora both have singing dialogue in Once Upon a Dream. But this is a pretty fun segment. 6 out of 10. At number 5 is Mulan. I really like that Min-Na came in to record new dialogue for the segment instead of just recycling the bit of dialogue from 100 Years of Magic. And I do appreciate that she came back to record for Princess Wishes as well. And man, Mush is such a fun character in the show. It's a fight because it has a ton of annoying sound effects during Shiz's dialogue. Like, a couple of them here and there is fine, but it's every time he utters a sentence. But other than that, 7 out of 10. At number 4 is Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. It's alright. It's a bit short, but then again this segment is recycled in Treasure Trove, so I won't miss it as much if it's retired. Yeah, it's pretty fun, but should have had Snow White meeting the dwarves instead of her already knowing them. Also Whistle While You Work is pretty fun. Also the flying mirror is so funny to me. It's a 6 out of 10. At number 3 is The Little Mermaid. It's really fun and goes over the entire story in a span of a few minutes. Sebastian is really fun in this show and I enjoyed his performances in every show, with the exception of 10th Anniversary. That puppet freaks me out. It's okay, an 8 out of 10. At number 2 is Aladdin. The first Disney on Ice segment I ever seen in person, and it holds a special place in my heart. The first song I'd ever heard in Disney on Ice is one of the deleted songs from Aladdin, To Be Free. I've never heard of it, but it's very well done. And the Prince Ollie Parade, it's extremely fun to watch, and the flying carpet ride before a whole new world makes me know every time. 10 out of 10. And number 1 is Cinderella. It's probably the segment that had the most effort put into it. The new voice acting, the skating, the scenery. Fairy godmother flies down on a star like the Blue Fairy at one point. The castle guard routine is impressive and I'm so glad it lasted for a little while longer when Dare to Dream came around. It's so incredible. The Grand Duke, funniest he's ever been and is quite a major presence in the show. 10 out of 10. And the verdict for the show is a 7 out of 10. It's completely incredible, but rushes a lot of things to get to the extremely long Cinderella segment. But hey, at least makes more sense for a half-hour segment than Jungle Book and Jungle Adventures when it should have been a half-hour Lion King segment. But still good nonetheless.